mommy tells me a story sometimes about before I was born. She went to the doctor and found out that I wasn't growing big enough inside her tummy. Another doctor took pictures while I was still inside her and said that I would need a little help to grow. After I was born, I was taken to Le Bonheur and stayed in a special bed for little babies just like me. I had some trouble breathing because my lungs were too small, but they helped me breathe and helped me to get bigger with milk from my mommy. Somebody prayed with my parents to help them feel better, and I grew and grew. People at Le Bonheur checked on me even after I went home just to make sure I was okay. For the most part, I was a healthy baby. I didn't get sick very much, and I had a really nice doctor for kids who took good care of me and helped me feel better. Sometimes I would have trouble breathing, and it was always very scary. My doctor said this is called asthma, and he gave me a special puffer to help me breathe better. He showed me how it could give me medicine and taught me how to use it. I used it when I couldn't breathe very well, and it always helped. When I was in kindergarten, Le Bonheur sent a big bus to my school. We got to go on the bus, and the nurses inside did some checks on us, like how tall we are and how good we can see. One of the nurses was testing my ears and saw that I couldn't hear everything in one of them. She told my mom to get my ears checked, and we found out I needed tubes in my ears. I went back to Le Bonheur and had a surgery to get my tubes. They took me through a special room where I got to keep any toy I wanted. And when I woke up, my mommy was there. I didn't even have to spend the night, and on the way out, my daddy bought me balloons. Everyone at Le Bonheur helped me feel much better.
After that, I didn't have many health problems, and I grew up playing sports. When I was a freshman in high school, I fell on the soccer field during practice one day and broke my leg. An ambulance came and transported me to Le Bonheur. They took me to the emergency room, and I got an x-ray that showed the doctor where my bone was broken. It turned out that I needed surgery on my leg, so I got ready for my second operation at Le Bonheur. I spent almost 2 weeks at the hospital, and even though it was a long time to be cooped up away from my friends, everyone at Le Bonheur helped make things better. The people who cleaned my room every day and helped keep the hospital neat were so friendly, and I got to pick out my own picture to hang on the wall. As soon as I was able to move around some, I spent a lot of time in the team room, and the hospital even had a teacher to help me stay on top of my schoolwork. My physical therapist was very patient with me and helped me learn how to move around quickly on my crutches, and the person who drew my blood always made sure to explain everything and help me feel comfortable and in control. My room was so nice it almost felt like a hotel room, especially when I got to order my meals just like room service. About a week after I went home, I came back to Le Bonheur to make sure everything was healing properly. Thanks to the great care I received at Le Bonheur, I was back on the soccer field playing stronger than ever the following season. My junior year in high school, I was looking for a volunteer opportunity in the community, and that's when I became a Le Bonheur volunteer. Serving the hospital that helped me so much along the way felt like a great way to give back, and it also showed me a lot of the behind-the-scenes aspects of the hospital. I worked some doing clerical work for various departments and even got to meet a few of the people who run the hospital. Sometimes we did activities with patients, and I also spent some time at the FedEx Family House putting together welcome bags for new families. Working as a volunteer made me proud to have a place like Le Bonheur here in my own community.
I went away to college and lived outside of Memphis for several years. Now I've moved back home to be closer to my family, and I'm getting ready to start a family of my own. As I think back on my experiences at Le Bonheur, I am amazed by the number of people who played a role in keeping me healthy, happy, and whole. I am so grateful to know that the hospital that was always here for me will always be here for my child and for every child in need.